Greetings, mortals, peers, and queers. The GOP wants to repeal the estate tax and give Elon Musk's family $83 billion in tax breaks. Let's get into it. Senator Bernie Sanders denounced the Republican Party's economic plans on Thursday, calling Republicans out for pursuing moves like repealing the estate tax, which would only serve to further consolidate wealth within the richest groups of the U.S. society. At a rally for Democratic gubernatorial candidates Tina Kotek and congressional candidate Val Hoyle in Oregon, Sanders sharply criticized Republicans for wanting to repeal the estate tax, a tax on property passed onto a person's heirs when they die. Because there is a relatively high exemption amount for the estate tax, about $13 million for individuals and $26 million for couples. Holy shit! The tax largely only affects the richest Americans. Quote, the estate tax only applies to the top 1/10 of Americans, he said. If we repealed it, which is what Mitch McConnell and the Republicans want to do, 1.75 trillion in tax breaks to the top 1/10. Holy shit. And then, in order to pay for this, they got another brilliant idea. In this state and in Vermont, you've got elderly people struggling to pay for their prescription drugs, struggling to heat their homes, and these guys want to cut Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid, he continued. He also went out to point out that this would benefit certain people to a huge extent, allowing dynastic wealth to stay within a small number of families, rather than being, to some small extent, redistributed amongst the rest of the population. Quote, if we repeal this estate tax and it went into effect, Elon Musk's family, they would get a tax break of $83 billion. He said, now, frankly, I don't have anything against Elon Musk's kids. I don't know who they are. I have nothing against them, but they don't deserve $83 billion. End quote. Indeed, Republicans are seeking to implement a number of blatantly regressive and tax and economic policies if they take the House. The Republicans unveiled a bill that would repeal the estate tax, a move clearly aimed at allowing billionaires and the richest Americans to consolidate their wealth while sapping the government of needed funds. Meanwhile, congressional Republicans have released an economic plan that includes proposals to repeal prescription drug cost saving measures and provisions to make the Affordable Care Act premiums more expensive, moves that would pilfer money from the bank accounts of the working class. Republicans have also threatened to slash Social Security and Medicare, two of the most effective anti-poverty programs in the country. If they take that back the House, they've laid out plans to hike the eligibility age and make it even harder for future generations to have a chance at reaching retirement. There's more to this, but I'll leave it there. Yeah, I agree with Sanders. Tax the billionaires. Do not repeal the estate tax. $1.7 trillion. They're just going to give that away. How fucking stupid are they? Anyways, support me on Patreon, join the Discord, and follow for more daily videos. And with that, you have a good evening.